Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava.
Oh, it was not the ball. It was so bad.
Intercepted in the first drive.
On your fat ass back to make the tackle.
Takes it the other way.
Fuck
the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, barreling the football.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for room. It's Parker. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football.
Shit.
For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Lock in. Woo. That's what it is.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges, and you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Fucking
on 3rd and 1, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll just down it right there.
Defense. Defense despite the shitty start. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Oh, no!
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
If you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can come off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Oh, that is awful
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is because, as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Trojans can play the second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Rush is on him. Strong, firm tackle.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
Hodges tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
You know, you don't see a lot of hitch throws against third down, but if you're going to give the receiver access like that, the quarterback's going to take it. That was just way too easy.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Pick that.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
That's so.
It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented, but you saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor.
There he goes. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
8 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
USC 0.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Wants to fire on second down. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Finds his big tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big 3rd down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
And the Huskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here we go. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play for snap the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Bringing the heat. Oh, he got loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform.
There he goes. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Lane. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created a negative play.
Puts it out of the air. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel in the field, some big guys that can stop the run, play the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Back to throw, it's Mayama. Lets it go to the end zone.
He's the wrong guy. He's right there.
Touchdown, USC. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The quick out.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early. It's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. This Husker running attack will hit you from all angles. You never know who's going to get it next.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing that hat game on the stadium jumbotron. Like, where's the ball underneath which hat that's going to move around? Always a lot of deception with this Cornhusker offense.
Open space at the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Rayola. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Calling the change now on 2nd and long.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2.
Banner, canopy.
They want to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the ball's loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Caught close to the marker, it's Sanders. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen.
Turning it on! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Tempo, assholes. Tempo.
I think the defense just forgot about the tight end on that play. He was easy. Came out of his stance, worked down the middle of the field, caught the pass, looked around. Nobody there. He's able to pick up the 1st.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Lemon.
Oh,
and he'll
no
step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably at a field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the 1st half.
All right, here we go, boys.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Trojans!
And how about this offense responding late in the 1st half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
And right down the middle. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Trojans will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Barney. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. Can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barney.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's out past the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Got a man. It's Parker.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Got room on the return. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
These fans raising a volume on second and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. They take the lead with the 6. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first and a half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He
Oh,
let that
6,
thing
come on,
fly
6.
quickly, but he
Come
couldn't
on,
make
6.
the connection.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too
Come on,
tight
6.
into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Come on, 6. I need you, 6.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Fucking need you, dude.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Parker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
The Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And the Huskers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires it down the seam. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sanders. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Lemon.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing curl routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
to throw again. That's caught. It's Sanders. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
That's the end of the third.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Nebraska, 14.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Oh,
It's
dropped it. No
What a tough way
way.
to end this drive.
Gotta take
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Wow. All right.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback.
Breaks into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
With the catch, it's Parker. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Got to give this guy credit all season long. He's played well, he's stayed healthy, and he's just executing. With that last throw, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards as we get late in the season.
To the air, it's Raiola. Got his man. And the Huskers will move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense,
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set, but they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism.
Trying to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The extra point here would tie the game.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the run.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Mayava. Fires left. Got him downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Whoa, we needed it.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh,
And his throw is
hit
incomplete.
that.
So now it's second and
Ay,
long.
caramba, buddy.
Misfired on last play. They'll go back to the air.
No way!
To the air.
No way!
Big play and a
Put in
tie
front
game.
of him.
Didn't
No
get a chance to
way!
show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Wow.
They'll
that's
get
terrible.
this drive started from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Rayola. Catch in the middle, it's Parker.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He wants to change this route. They'll try to get it through the air.
What the fuck is everyone
Quickly
doing?
to the tight end.
What the fuck is everyone
At the
doing?
35. Off to the races to the right.
What is everyone doing?
Touchdown, Huskers! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates
Oh,
another
my God.
drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found the rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That one bounced through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong.
Lets it fly deep.
Oh, what a good play.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't have the accuracy either. And that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
GG's, I fucked it.